Live mula sa Phil Oil Flying V Center dito sa San Juan City. Magandang gabi, Pilipinas. Nagpapatuloy ang inyong inaabangang Premier Volleyball League dito sa SNA. Sumasaludo sa pusong palaban ng lahing Pilipino. Nalalapit na po tayo sa katapusan ng qualifying round. Napakabilis ng panahon. 3 play dates remaining. And coming right up, an exciting Group B encounter between two teams desperate for a win for opposite reasons. Coming right up, a game between the Adamson Lady Falcons and the Benilde Lady Blazers. As we mentioned, Group B action, and we are looking forward to bringing it to you here on SNA HD channel 166 and via the live stream over the #1 sports website sa filipinasports.abs-cbn.com. It feels great to be back here at the Phil Oil Flying V Center. Ako po si Jing Hamlang, kasama ang nag-iisang Coach Ronnie Magsano.
Isang siguradong upuan sa semifinals ang minamataan ng Adamson Soaring Falcons. Samantalang para sa dating NCAA title holders sa CSB Lady Blazers, it's all about a matter of pride. Kayong maliwanag na hindi na sila makakarating sa susunod na pahina ng ating kompetisyon.
And of course, completing our panel today, the one and only Cam Lagmay.
Hello, I'm very happy to be here. So guys, it is day 11 of the Collegiate Conference, and we have two teams that are vying for a win tonight. We have the Adamson University, who are on a 3-win winning streak na po. So tatlo na po ang kanilang pagkapanalo. And we have the CSB Lady Blazers, who are very hungry for a win dahil 0-3 ang kanilang score. Abangan po natin kung makakamit po nilang una nilang win tonight.
You mentioned, Coach Ronnie, napaka-importante para sa CSB Lady Blazers to salvage a bit of pride here in Group B. Hindi pa sila nakakatikim ng panalo. And let's take a closer look now at the standings of both Group A and Group B as we venture forward and closer to the semifinals.
Katulad ng binanggit ni Cam kanina, tayo ay nasa 11th play date ng ating 14th play date elimination round. And right now, pag tinignan natin ang Group A, it's a battle between the top 3 teams na kung saan dalawa lang ang makakarating sa Final 4. Ganon din naman dito sa Group B. Para sa Group A, NU has an inside track. Ngayong wala pa silang talo. And the final game that they will play will be against Ateneo. Para naman sa kabilang panig, ang Adamson, a win here today will cement a spot in the semifinals. And it will render the game between Arellano and the UP Fighting Maroons on Saturday as a virtual knockout game for the final seed in the semis. Para dito sa Group A, sigurado ang NU. Para sa Group B, sigurado na halos ang Adamson. Isang upuan pinaglalabanan sa dalawang grupo sa natitirang mga play dates sa ating elimination round.
Extremely tight, and congratulations, it seems, are in store para sa Adamson Lady Falcons. They have turned things around in a big way this year. And in fact, we have an opportunity to get to know one of their players even more.
Ngayon naman, tignan po natin ang Ronda Cam with a special feature featuring Joy of the Adamson Lady Falcons. Panoorin po natin ito.
Cebu, dinala niya sa Manila ang kanyang volleyball talent. At sa kanyang huling taon, dito sa Adamson University, she is ready to step up and win more games dito sa PVL Collegiate Conference. Tara, let's meet her! Maayong gabi, Joy. So, unang-una, kwentuhan mo naman ako, paano ka mag-start mag-volleyball?
Nag-start ako ng volleyball nung 16 years old ako, 4th year high school. Nakita nila ako sa school kasi transfer ako sa Oslo National High School. Nung 4th year ako, nakita na ako matangkad ako. So sabi nila sa akin, baka pwede kang maglaro. First year na ng sports, engaged sa sports. Sa Governor's Cup po, yung mayor po kasi noon, parang pinapadala kami dun sa city talaga na Cebu. Tapos ayun, si Father Max rin doon, may reunion sila. Then may nag-recommend sa kanya ng mga teacher na baka pwede mo yan dalhin doon sa Manila, si Joy.
So, ano nami-miss mo the most sa Cebu?
Yung family bonding namin. Kasi usually every Sunday, may mga gala talaga kami. Lalo na pag nag-swimming kami, tapos kumakain sa labas, kahit onting salo-salo, ay nakakamiss lang kwentuhan with family.
So, ano masasabi mong hidden talent mo?
Modeling. Na hindi nila alam, Char.
From the land of Danggit and Pusit, Cebu City,
I am Joy Dacoron na naniniwala sa kasabihan, tapat mo, linis mo. I thank you.
Nako, ang galing-galing mo naman rumampa, Joy. Pero bago ang lahat, mag-Q&A muna tayo. Saan mas nahirapan si Sarah Geronimo? Sa ikot-ikot lang o sa kilo-kilometrong layo?
Thank you for your wonderful question. Ladies and gentlemen, naniniwala ako na mas nahihirapan si Sarah Geronimo sa ikot-ikot kaysa sa kilo-kilometro kasi sa pag-ikot-ikot, wala kang mararating. Samantala, sa pag-kilo-kilometro, malayo ang iyong mararating. At para lang din yan sa ating mga pangarap. Kung paikot-ikot ka lang, wala ka talagang mararating. Kung kilo-kilometro, mararating mo ang iyong mga pangarap. I thank you.
So, nung undergrad ka, anong degree yung tinake up mo?
BSBA, major in financial management.
Wow. Tapos, yung masteral mo naman, ano yung tinitake up mo naman?
Masters of Business Administration siya ngayon.
So may connection talaga
May connection
pareho.
siya.
Ano nga pala gusto mo maging pag-graduate ka na?
First, gusto kong ma-i-apply yung pinagsusulihan ko ngayon. So, maybe work-related in business.
233. Dacoron, yes! Papakitang kilas si Joy Dacoron sa kanyang pagbabalik.
Paano mo na-take into consideration yung love mo for volleyball na ginawa mo din siyang motivation for your future?
Oo, nung pagpunta ko dito, parang na-shock ako. Wow, ito pala yung volleyball. Magpagpunta ko dito, na-motivate ako na mag-aral talaga. Kasi parang scholar nga ako dito. So dito lang ako parang na-amaze ako na pwede pala maging student-athlete na full scholar ka. And then at the same time, may dormitory.
Bolde, block. Oh! Dito mawin ang bola. 4 touches versus UP. And Adamson celebrating like they won the championship already.
Anong feeling mo na maganda yung pinapakita ng team mo na performance?
Sobrang na-overwhelm ako na sobrang ang saya. Ganun pala yung feeling na ang ganda din pala ng impact sa'yo kung ikaw yung atin na tumutulong sa pag-abot ng mga pangarap ng mga bata at sa mga coaches.
Ano yung pwede mong message sa mga taga-suporta ng Adamson University?
Sa mga taga-Cebu diha, tanaw niya mo og volleyball, kaya magduwa ang inyong gwapa na player na wamuga, expect na magduwa. Sana makabot mo yung finals and then cheer kung ano yung gusto niyo na team.
Yan po, natural na natural po ang ating mga girls. Coach Ronnie, ano pong masasabi niya sa hosting skills ni Trina din?
Kaya pala nawawala sa eskwelahan. Pero tuwan-tuwa ako para kay Joy and of course kay Trina. Si Joy dahil yan yung pinakamahabang narinig ko na sinabi ni Joy Dacoron. Mula na nakikita ko siya naglaro at ating kino-cover para sa UAP kasama dito sa ating Premier Volleyball League.
Alright, of course. And of course, we would like to hear your thoughts and comments regarding the match. You can tweet us at our Twitter at twitter.com/ABS-CBN Sports. And of course, don't forget to use the hashtag PVL on ABS-CBN. You can also check out all our photos and videos exclusively here on our Instagram, ABS-CBN_sports. At syempre, check out everything Premier Volleyball League on the Philippines' #1 sports website, sports.abscbn.com. At syempre, hindi po magpapahuli ang ating Facebook page na malapit na po magkaroon ng 1 million likes. Nag-like na ba kayo?
Of course.
Nice.
1 million likes. So baka kayo na po ang pang 1 million liker. At syempre po, hindi po mawawala ang Ronda Cam feature. Using the hashtag PVL on ABS-CBN, you can ask your favorite players some questions at malay nyo, masagot pa ng mga favorite players nyo ang inyong mga tanong. And of course, if you need one more reason to watch the games live, we have our mobile photo booth where you guys can have your photos taken with your dads, your moms, your family, other family members.
Sama-sama tayo dyan.
Yeah.
So, all the bases covered here on the PVL, on ABS-CBN, bringing you closer to the players, and of course, we'll be bringing you closer to the action as well. Ang laban ng Adamson and ng Benil coming right up, at sa aming pagbabalik, kami dalawa ni Coach Ronnie, hihimayin namin ang dalawang kupunan na maglalaban today. Welcome back mga kapamilya dito sa Phil Oil Flying V Center for the Premier Volleyball League College Conference action here on the S&A. exciting matchup we have here in Group B. Ang nabanggit nga namin, Jingam lang, kasama si Coach Ronnie Magsanok. And one of the key talking points over the last few weeks has been the resurgence of the Adamson Lady Falcons. Grabe ang pinapakita nila this season, and they are still with an undefeated run here in Group B.
Remember in the recent UAAP season, they only won one outing.
Oo.
Kung sa nakalipas na Open Conference, isang panalo rin lamang para dito sa team ng Addison. But right now, from the bottom dweller to a legitimate contender, at yan ang pinapamalas ng ating Soaring Falcons. At sa laro nila, na kung saan nanalo sila laban sa team ng TAP, masasabi nating walang patawan, 55 minutes. At talagang sinakal nila ng gusto ang opensa ng TAP. Limiting TAP to only 19 attack points. 17% para sa TAP, 42% para sa Fighting Maroons. At idagdag mo pa dyan, 41% reception efficiency para sa Adamson. Tanging 12% lamang para sa TAP. Itong si Gemma Galanza, Joy Dacoron at itong si Kiara Permentilla, humataw ng 28 out of the 75 total points para kay Coach Erpada. Sa kabilang panig naman, Ali and Ashley, yan lamang ang nakapuntos para sa team ng TAP, accounting for 15 of the 39 points. And overall, it was an uphill climb para sa team. Ang Lady Engineers na hindi na nakaahon sa husay at consistency na ipinamalas ng team ng Adamson Soaring Falcons.
A real dominant display mula dito sa players ni Erpada. Have you been surprised, Coach Ronnie, dito sa pinapakita ng Adamson in this conference?
Well, not really dahil, alam mo, it's always a process to build a winning team. It always takes time. And Coach Erpada took over Adamson, I believe, barely 3 months before the start of the UAAP season. Pero sa ngayon, with the re-emergence of Gemma Galanza as the top Falcon and the return of Joy Dacoron and Fem Amnas, then you can say that sky's the limit for the Soaring Falcons para dito sa ating competition.
Speaking of soaring high, they are the best teams
Right.
in terms of spike percentage dito sa Collegiate Conference. Grabe ang turnaround para dito sa Adamson Lady
And
Falcons.
give credit to Coach Erpada for turning itong si Joy Soyo, Gemma Galanza at itong si Joy Dacoron into 3 superior attackers. 37% para kay Soyo, 36 para kay Galanza, 35 para kay Dacoron, towing their team to a best offensive mark of being the best spiking team so far. They're also number 5 in blocks, but only number 8 in service aces. Pero ang kagandahan, matibay din sa depensa, number 5 in playmaking, number 3 in digs, and likewise, number 3, we talk about reception efficiency. So, talagang lehitimong two-way team ang talagang isinimento at itinayo ni Coach Erpada para sa ating Collegiate Conference.
Ano ba ang sekreto ng success ng Adamson Lady Falcons at ano pa yung mga bagay-bagay na kailangan nilang i-improve pa? Puntahan natin si Cam Lagmay na kasama si Erpada.
So Coach Air, what is the secret of your team's success in the PVL conference so far?
I think one thing we really stress to them is goal setting and how important it is. I think in the last PVL conference, we came out strong, but we weren't able to maintain playing consistent at a high level. So, you know, every day in training, we just stress to them, it's about consistency, it's about discipline, it's about setting your goals and achieving your goals. And that's really what we've been focusing on for this season.
All right, so looking forward into the future, what do you think your team has to improve on?
Consistency. We're, you know, it's been almost like a roller coaster. Teaching them the mindset that it takes to approach every day as like a new opportunity to achieve your goals and just staying consistent. I thought our last game against TIP, even though we won, the coaching staff, we set goals for the team and we didn't hit some of those goals, so that's got to matter to them. And just being consistent. I know I'm hoping eventually we make it to the quarterfinal, which I know will be much more tougher competition, and our girls, they have to be ready. So,
all right, thanks Coach Air, and back to you guys, Jing and Coach Ronnie.
You can really sense that Coach Erpada is a woman on a mission, and somehow she has written the landscape that they want to thread, not only for our Collegiate Conference, but more importantly, for the coming UAAP season. And there's no doubt that they're certainly on the right track, given the kind of performance that they've shown so far in the first 11 play dates ng ating Collegiate Conference.
A change in mentality takes a bit of time to take effect. Ngayon nakikita na natin yung epekto ng goal setting and the discipline being shown by the players. Ngayon, humihit naman tayo. Punta tayo sa kalaban ng Adamson Lady Falcons, the College of St. Benilde Lady Blazers. And let's take a look at their last game against the UP Lady Maroons. It's a game that they'll want to forget quickly, Coach Ronnie.
It was a virtual demolition job by the Fighting Maroons versus the one-time NCAA title holders, ang kanilang kalaban ng CSB Lady Blazers. In this particular match, Dots Carlos, Marlon Buitre, Isa Molde, Justin Dorov, total 40 points para sa kabuang 75 para sa Fighting Maroons. Sa kabilang panik naman, Rania Musa with 4 points, and then you have to go with Marites Pablo also with 4 points, and then Ventura limited with 4 points. And looking at the numbers overall, nakita mo, hindi nakabuelo dahil determinadong sinakal ng UP yung atake ng Blazers, na kung saan there were only 14%. We talk about their success rate sa kanilang atake compared to UP's 36%. And then, tignan mo naman yung dami ng blocks na ginawa ng UP, and making sure that Rania Musa was contained and could not erupt sa offense ng Lady Blazers. All in all, yung puntos ng Lady Blazers galing lang sa 28 errors para umabot ng 51. Talagang 23 points ang nakuha lamang nila sa kanilang opensa. And if you take a look at the numbers, makikita mo, they were nowhere close towards pulling off a king-size upset laban sa team ng UP Fighting Maroons.
To ask the question, what went wrong against UP, there were a lot of things. So a lot of departments na kailangan nilang i-address dito sa susunod na laban. And one of them, of course, you mentioned, was their attacking. Only managing to get 12 points total mula sa kanilang top 3 scorers, all of whom only scored 4 points each. Difficult to win a game with that kind of output.
Totoo yan. At hindi lang ang opensa ang naging problema, idagdag mo pa yung depensa. Right now, they are number 11. You talk about offense. But the best thing about this team, ni Coach Maki Carino, number 2 sila sa blocking. Problema, number 11 din sa service aces. Number 12 sa playmaking. Number 12 sa digs, number 11 sa reception. At pag naging mabula ang opensa ni Rania Musa, who wrapped it for 21 points in their game before this last loss. At itong si Marites Pablo is also a double-digit scorer. Then chances are, talagang lalayla yung kanilang laro. At yun ang ating nakita para sa Blazers in their third consecutive loss. And sa natitira nilang dalawang laban, I'm sure Coach Maki Carino has challenged the entire team, specifically these 3 players we pointed out, to play better, to play harder, to inspire the rest of the Lady Blazers, because nobody wants to end up winless in the competition. They still have 2 games to play, including today's match, and they play tougher, and play with more energy, and the belief that they can overturn the situation that they're in. Who knows what can happen, especially against a tough team na Adamson Falcons.
Ano ba ang naging rason ng kanilang attacking struggles against UP, at ano bang kailangan nilang gawin para makakuha ng unang panalo? Punta natin si Cam Lagmay na nakasama si Marites Pablo.
Hello, Matet. So sa tingin mo, saan kayo nagkulang sa offense against UP last time?
Nagkulang kami sa last game namin against UP. Yung communication namin kulang, tapos hindi kami nakikipag-communicate bawat isa, magulo. And sabi nga ni Coach lagi, gawin nyo lang yung pinapagawa ko, do your best. Tapos yun nga, hindi namin nagawa, kaya parang yung team namin.
So ano naman ang gagawin ng team nyo para makamit ang unang win nyo for tonight?
Gagawin namin yung instructions na pinapagawa ng coach namin. Kailangan namin i-execute ng maayos yung training namin na pinapagawa niya last training namin. And then, more on communication talaga sa loob ng court. Yun yung importante talaga, and dapat tulong-tulong sa loob ng court. Yun.
Thank you at good luck sa inyo. Back to you, Jing and Coach Ronnie.
2 years ago, the CSB Lady Blazers were at the top of the mountain when they brought home the first ever championship para sa Lady Blazers. Subalit na wala na si Janine Navarro. Nag-graduate na rin itong si Janelle Cheng. At wala na rin si Jeanette Panaga. Right now, Rania Musa and Marites Pablo have to take it upon themselves to make sure that they are a competitive team, especially in the last 2 matches na natitira sa kanila dito sa ating competition.
We will see if they are able to sort out yung communication and execution na hinahanap nila in this game. Coming right up in just a little bit, ang first set between Adamson and the College of St. Benilde. But first, I'd like to encourage each and every one of you to get in contact with us over social media. On Twitter, it's at ABS-CBN Sports, at gamitin ang hashtag PVL on ABS-CBN. And of course, kung gusto mo makakita ng mga exclusive photos sa Instagram. Puntahan nyo ang aming Instagram account, ABS-CBN_sports. And don't forget, if all the updates, any news or yung mga bagong resulta, mga upcoming games, puntahan po ninyo ang #1 sports website sa Pilipinas, sports.abs-cbn.com. Nalalapit na tayo sa 1 million likes sa Facebook, ang Premier Volleyball League account. Na-like ko na ni Coach Ronnie, na-like na ni Cam. You should do the same. We are at 930,000. So getting there, Coach, getting there. All right, so here we go. First set action just around the corner. Andiyan na si DJ Jams, nagpahinga ng konti. But he will be in action, keeping us entertained in between the action on the court sa aming pagbabalik. First set na po between Adamson and the College of St. Piniel. Don't go anywhere. Stay right here on SNA.
First referee, Mr. Yul Benosa, international referee. Second referee, Mr. Bob Malena, national referee. Before we present our starters, we'd like to give our thanks to our friends at ACES, the official partner of the Premier Volleyball League, ASA for our game balls, and AdU for our training wall. And now, let us welcome our Lady Falcons of the Adamson University. Team captain is number 8, Jessica Margaret Galanza. At number 5, Mary Joy Dacoron. Number 9, Sharamay Permentilia. Number 10, Leanne Perez. Number 13, Christine Joy Soyun. Number 17, Penela Risha Emnas. Libero is number 14, Tony Rose Ponce. Head coach, Miss Eres Pada. Calling on our Lady Blazers of the College of St. Benil. At number 2, Marites Pablo. Number 3, Rachel Ostero. Wearing jersey number 4, Diane Ventura. Number 8, Pauline Cardiente. Number 9, Felicia Cui. Number 17, Rania Musa. Libero, number 11, Christine Lim. Head coach, Mr. Michael Maki Karim.
Here we are, the starters for both teams, the Lady Falcons of Miss Air Pada and Michael Carino of the College of St. Benil. Any surprises here, Coach Ronnie?
Well, not really, because I'm sure that they want to make sure that they start out well and take care of business dahil mahirap ng matisod. Right now, golden chance to be the first team to cross over to the semifinals. While para naman dito sa team ng Blazers, ang nakita kong surprise starter is Kui, na hindi nagamit doon sa nakalipas nilang talo. And perhaps Coach Maki Carino looking at several players na pwede niyang bigyan ng playing time para naman tumaas din yung kumpiyansa at mabigyan ng pagkakataon makapaglaro dito sa ating natitirang dalawang laban for the Lady Blazers.
Will be the Lady Blazers who get us started here in set 1. Jingham lang kasama si Coach Ronnie Magsanok. In a little while, we will hear from Cam Lagmay, the third member of our panel. Nice blocking here from St. Benil to start things off down the middle. Quick on the cover. Ponce doing the setup job. Lim. Blocking, working here for Adamson. They get the first point.
Binanggit natin kanina, this is a totally different team. Mabilis kumilos, determinado dumipensa. And you can see, it's very organized and the system na gustong ilagay ni Coach Erpada, slowly but surely, makikita mo nagkakamukha na yung gusto niyang maging character for the Falcons.
Difficult one to hit para dito sa Benil. At ang puntos mapupunta sa Lady Falcons. Overreaching ang itatawag dito.
We talked about the excellent performance of Gemma Galanza, of course itong si Soyun, Samo pa, itong si Joy Dacoron. We also cannot discount the fact that the return of Femin has really solidified the offense of the Falcons. A veteran player, nakikita mo yung experience niya lumalabas, but more than that, biglang lumabas muli yung laro ni Gemma Galanza. At itong si Soyud rather is also playing well, and their emergence of Joy Dacoron has definitely elevated their offense na ngayon, numero 1 sa ating bakbakan.
Unable to be saved. Puntos pupunta kay Rachel Ostero.
Ostero in the last loss para dito sa St. Benilde. Played 3 sets, scored 3 points. That's only 3 of the 51 total points sa kabuang output ng Lady Blazers.
Here is Rachel Ostero. Deep serve. Reception by Gemma Galanza. Down the middle.
And again,
and Perez.
not only are they a superior team when you talk about offense, yung depensang binabanggit natin kanina kasamang Jing, as we mentioned earlier, they're among the best when we talk about floor defense. And of course, yung kanilang serve-receive. Parehong number 3 ngayon yan sa kabuuan ng ating 12 teams.
Deep hit. Masyadong malalim.
21 errors for the Blazers in their last loss. They want to keep that at a minimum, and there's no doubt that Marquez Pablo, one of their best spikers, pero 4 points in their last loss. Dalawa lang nung galing sa atake, isang ace at isang block.
Oh wow.
Doon sa kabuong 4 na puntos.
Really a great opportunity here to get that bad taste out of their mouth. But so far, mas magandang simula dito ng Adamson. Gemma Galanza mula sa back row. Rim steadies it. Pablo against the double block. Took a deflection. And Nas with the back set to Joy Dacoron. Looping hit. Galanza to save. Buhay pa to. 2 players going for it there for Adamson. Swiped up. Bit of a late reaction mula kay Soyud at mapupuntahan natin ngayon si Cam Lagmay. Cam?
Alam niyo ba, kanina, sobrang focused ang mga girls nung pumasok ako sa Adamson University dugout. Ang head coach nila na si Coach Air, sabi niya, ang only reason nila para manalo ngayon ang consistency and confidence. Alam nilang CSB is very hungry to get this win. So in turn, the Adamson University has to be starving to make history in this league, starting with today for a 4-0. For the coaches, she says, the game is not the exciting part. The training part, behind the scenes, yan ang kanilang classroom. And they have been studying all week. Ngayon is the time test and they have to ace it. Back to you, Jing and Coach Ronnie.
Thank you so much, Cam Lagmay.
Yan yung goal setting na napakahalaga.
Right.
And somehow you want to measure kung how far your girls have come. You talk about preparation and then execution and of course application. Coach Erpada shaking her head, happy. Then sa pag-angat ng bola, right now the lead is at just 2 points. Unting nabubuhay dito ang Lady Blazers, ayaw magpabaon ng maaga at maghabol na naman ng napakalaking deficit.
Si Coach Erpada in her first season in the UAP, madalas nakikita natin, she was a frustrated figure.
Oh yes. It's never easy developing a winning team. Pero this year, we have new recruits for them, right? Na nasa ala niya. Remember, some players have left the nest, ika nga, for the Falcons, move over to other schools. So ito na yung muka ng team. At once again, of course, Gemma Galanza will continue to be the face of the Falcons. Supported ably by Dacoron and of course, Soyud.
Bernadette Flora unable to keep that one alive. So balik sa dalawa ang lamang ng Lady Falcons.
And again, Coach Erpada reacting to that defensive lapse of Bern Flora. As the Blazers are performing better compared to that last game loss laban sa UP.
Ang ganda ng pagkabagsak ng serve na yon.
They had 6 service aces laban sa Fighting Maroons. At ito yung bagay na kung saan kailangan din nilang iangat because right now they are number 11 in terms of service aces sa kabuuan ng kompetisyon.
Had to lean backwards. Joy Dacoron making it look easy there.
Good placement coming from Dacoron. Hindi lahat lakas. Kailangan merong placement, merong basa ng depensa. And Dacoron proving why she is one of the leading scorers right now, number 25 in the competition with a total of 10.5 points per contest para dito sa Pride ng Cebu.
Uy, there, strong hit pero naibalik ng blocking ng Adamson. Second opportunity.
Gusto kong itanong kay Joy ulit, ano ba ang mahalaga? Kilometro? Kasi hirap nung kasakutan doon. Natawa ka eh.
Sobrang na-enjoy ko yung feature na yun. Napakaganda. nakikita mo yung other side to Joy Dacoron.
Yes.
Who goes to the net for
2 straight points para dito sa team ng Blazers to increase their lead to 3 as we reach the first and without time.
Hey Kiara, I'm Kenna from Talisay. So, classmate, sino yung joker sa team nyo?
Ang joker sa team namin ay si Sesa. Hanapin natin. Hello, Sesa. Hello, bakit? Joker ka sa team, di ba? Ano? Thank you po.
Around the cam there, Chiara Permentilla ata yung totoong joker sa grupo nila. Dinadamay niya lang.
Si Cesa Pinar, wearing jersey number 4. So far, kumakapi dito ang Blazers kasamang Jing.
Yes.
Playing harder, moving better. Ang good starting unit today para kay Coach Maki Carino.
Just a 3-point game here. Giving up a free ball to Adamson. They are able to survive that. And way under was Kui.
Lower close para dito kay Kui. As we pointed out, did not see action in their last loss, but today getting the starting nod. At ito, sunod-sunod na puntos na ito para sa team ng Adamson. Build a 4-point lead, which ties the biggest margin for Adamson here in the first.
2 points already para kay Joy Dacoron.
Solid yun.
Great hit there. Ostero
also limited to only 3 points sa talo laban sa Fighting Maroons. Excellent pass coming from Pauline Cabiente. I was about to mention yung playmaking para dito sa Blazers, only 14 of 95. That's very low compared to the 25 of 92 para sa UP, and Cargente only had 9 excellent sets in that entire contest. Laban sa 24 naman para kay Mary Rose Kaling na tinanghal nating top performer doon sa panalo ng UP laban sa CSB.
Kui struggles para sa CSB. Nagpapatuloy. Sumobra yung service niya. Balik sa 4 ang lamang ng Lady Falcons. Sawyer does check back in para kay Bernadette Flora.
Nice light play. 2 points in the first set para dito kay Ostero. Adamson, ball watching. Adamson giving up that last point. The Blazers continue to stay close. It is a 3 as the ace playmakers on deck para dito sa Blazers.
Pauline Cardiente set to serve. If I'm not mistaken, Coach Ronnie, baka nga pangatlong puntos na ni Rachel Ostero yon sa set na to.
Right, to lead the way in scoring para dito sa Green Shirts.
Already able to equal her total from the last outing, which bodes well for her, but Gemma Galanza able to respond emphatically here para sa Adamson.
Excellent piston play. Once again, Gemma Galanza rising to the occasion. Second leading scorer so far in the competition. Jessica Margaret Galanza. Pero mabigat dito kay Gemma Galanza, Jing, yung mga numero niya hindi lang sa spike efficiency.
Oo.
Hindi kalat. At wala lang siya sa top 10, kundi ako nagkakamali ay sa setters. But this time, good defense para sa Blazers. No one scrambling to get that ball. No coverage. Lahat converging on the front row. That ball dropped with no one able to keep that ball alive.
3 attack points para kay Rachel Ostero. Isama mo na yung block point na yun. 4 total for her. Hot shot.
Difficult para dito sa ating Phil Italian player na si Chiara Permentilla, who had that over 20-point game and their only win in the previous Open Conference laban sa team ng Power Smashers. That was the game that she made a huge statement that she is out to make a huge splash in the coming season for Adamson.
Always with a smile on her face, even after nalusutan siya doon. Dito ng Lady Blazers.
Blazers holding their own. Sabi natin in their last loss, only 15 of 102, barely 15% sa kanilang spike efficiency.
And must force the scramble. Ken points to save it, not going to cross the net.
Some problems on the defensive end para dito sa Adamson Falcons kasamang Jing. Probably surprised that the Blazers are really fighting hard. At humahaba yung mga rally kumpara dun sa huling laban ng Blazers na isa-dalawang paluan lang tapos na yung puntos.
CSB knocking on the door here, and they're being helped with that one. That one goes well over.
And again, yung serve receive ng Falcons. Hindi masyadong malinis. hirap papuntahin ng setter para sa kanyang attacker. Samantalang si Coach Erpada asking for the last touch sa kalaban, pero kalamangan nahiwa na sa isa.
Better reception. Still a difficult one para kay Mnas. Not a clean execution para sa Lady Falcons. Galanza gets to it. Ponce.
Alam mo, Jing, this
keeps
is
it
the
alive.
best game I've seen of the Blazers.
Certainly very motivated for this one. Strong hit.
Right.
Galanza from the back row. Dealt with easily here by the Blazers. Quick para kay Dacoron. Sawyer is there. Quick setup. Permentilla. It's a long rally here. Lady Falcons looking to end it here, and they do.
Earlier, the Blazers scored on that slide play. This time it's the turn of Joy Dacoron to score on that running hit. 2-point per set so far. Coming off this nice back set by Fem and Nas for the Pride of Cebu na si Joy Dacoron. Kilo-kilometro man ang tinabon. Nakarating pa rin sa patutunguhan dyan sa San Marcelino.
Sawyer serve. Two players going for it. Communication ang sinasabi nga nilang importante para makakuha ng panalo dito. Certainly communication needed in that play.
Tama yan.
Timeout now. Let's listen in to Michael Carino.
Dapat nag-usap na nag-uusap. Pag may pasa tayo, nakakapatay tayo. Hindi pwedeng wala tayong pasa. Ha? Kasi kapag pumalo ka, nakita mo malaki sa'yo, gamitin mo yung block. Tinan mo kung nakadukot, pwede may pa-check ball palabas. Pag mag-drop ka, huwag mo ibigay. Kailangan yung tension mo din makapatay. Para niya humingi ka. Pasahan lang natin para magkaroon tayo ng play. Okay, 3 lang yan. Ha? Dikitan lang natin. Ha? Let's go. Let's go lang. Enjoy lang.
Just a few reminders mula kay Michael Carino, stopping the momentum of the Adamson Lady Falcons and refocusing his players.
Right.
Dahil maganda ang nilalaro nila dito.
Yes. Ang bilis kumilos. Ganda yung transition defense. Nakaka-atake sila. And they put pressure doon sa serve-receive ng kalaban. As a result, it was at 1 earlier at 12-11 before karoon ng dalawang sunod na puntos para dito sa Lady Falcons.
Service ni Sawyer. With the fingertips there is Musa.
Excellent block. Coming from Rania Musa. Rania Musa, number 2 among the league leaders in terms of blocks. Pero dun sa huli nilang pagdapa, niwala ni isa para kay Rania Musa laban sa UP. Big scorer para dito sa Blazers. And as I always mention, she scored the championship point for the Blazers in their first and only title in the NCAA.
What an honor to have.
Right. Hindi mo na malilimutan yun.
Touched at the net there. Certainly, Kui just a little bit over-eager at the net.
And Dacoron was ready to overpower, of course, itong si Kui. Height disparity, of course, favors Joy Dacoron.
Of course, yeah.
Pero makita mo naman yung fighting heart itong ating batang-batang player na si Kui.
Musa, naano sa doon si Joy Dacoron.
Rania Musa was only 4 out of 22 versus UP. Only scored 4 points. 6 in their first match, 21 in their second loss. Limited to 4, which was the conference low for Rania Musa. Pero today, already with 3 first set points.
Ito na naman ang Lady Blazers. Just down by 2 and 1.
Nice back row play.
Papasok tayo ngayon sa second technical timeout. Ang Adamson Lady Falcons lamang ng 3.
Shema, I'm Bana from Manila. My question is, sino ang mas nakakatakot? Yung coach mo o yung mama mo?
Hi, Bana. Well, siyempre yung tatay ko, siyempre. Kasi sobrang stricto ng tatay ko and kaya ako nandito ngayon sa volleyball world kasi dahil sa kanya. Kaya siyempre siyempre coach ko siya and yun, sobrang, basta tatay ko, wag mo nang alamin kung bakit yung tatay ko. Sobrang nakakatakot talaga siya.
Maraming salamat, Bana, para sa inyong tanong.
Hindi na enumerate ni Gemma yung mga reasons, pero basta.
Parang yung tanong nga, nanay mo or yung coach mo, yung sagot niya tatay niya. Ganun nakakatakot yung tatay niya.
Si Papa.
Not among the choices, pero siya yung sinelect.
Rotation error?
Not sure what that was for. We will get an explanation momentarily. Point going the way of the Lady Blazers.
Called on the Lady foul.
Rotation error, correct. That's a free point that will be very much welcome ni Coach Maki Carino. They're only 2 points away from the unbeaten Lady Falcons.
Just as they were starting to build momentum once again.
Tama.
We serve. Swiped over. And attacking the block there aggressively, Rachel Ostero.
Ostero, Musa, holding their own. But more than that, everybody's aggressive right now para dito sa Blazers. You can sense that there's no intimidation factor that you can feel from the winless team. Probably had time to prepare and really get ready for today's tough match against a team that's so far as unscathed. We talk about their win-loss card. Probably there's a little pressure on the side of the Lady Falcons given the fact that they're looking for a sure seat in the semis with a win here laban sa Blazers.
And that's the serve. Back set para kay Rachel Ostero. Deep hit. No problem para sa Lady Falcons. Medyo sumobra yung setup doon. Mahirap para kay Soyud.
Overpass. Disconnected setup. Let's see. Overhand pass coming from Ponce.
Naunahan siya doon sa net.
Sobra yung pasa.
So, babasa isa ang lamang dito ng Lady Falcons. Excellent sets para kay Pauline Cardiente.
Right.
Already 11.
Samantala sa huling laro nila, only 9 out of 51. In 3 sets.
A single set. Mas maganda na ang nilalaro niya dito.
Kaya pumapalo yung opensa nila. Ayan, no? Hirap na hirap ang Adamson na bantayan.
Natapik doon ni Perez. So sobra yung palo niya. Did she get a touch? No, she did not.
Looking for a check ball. But still, even if they lost that point, makita mo, nag-scramble talaga yung Lady Falcons. Hindi madaling ibalik yung mga palo dahil hindi nila alam kung saan ibibigay ni Cardiente dahil lahat nakakapalo at napapasada at nabibigyan ng pagkakataon umatake.
Service ni Galanza. Huy with a reception. Right down the middle. Quick reactions from Ponce.
Another good pass coming from Cardiente.
Free ball now for the Lady Blazers.
Oops. Very rare. Yes, very rare. Laps here in the first set para dito kay Cardiente. Pero para kay Coach Erpada, this will build a 3-point lead. And so far, from the onset, nakatayo na si Coach Erpada. This is how serious she is. In terms of probably looking at the maturity level ng kanyang mga players na dati ngayong pagkakataon ay out ka na. Ngayon, mag-chance ka na makarating sa last 4.
A wonderful execution once again here from the Lady Blazers, keeping it tight.
That was a quick turnaround for the Blazers. Another perfect pass. And that's a huge gap in that double wall. Easily identified and scored on. Gutom na gutom sa panalo ang Lady Blazers. Oh.
That one an ace. Rachel Ostero on fire here in the first set.
All right. Nearly 6 points for Ostero. Forces that Coach Erpada to call timeout.
It's amazing how we can do something every single day, and then we get to the game and you guys don't do it. Why are you leaving a hole in the block? She was right in front of you. I just told you about calling it in and out. There's 2 of you back there. One girl's passing, the other's calling it in and out. Okay, you're just not disciplined. If you lose the set, it's because you're not disciplined.
Sounds like the Erpada we got used to in the UAAP. Very frustrated with her team, and rightly so.
Isa pa sa pinakamahirap kalaban kasamang Jing is overconfidence.
Right.
Sometimes it happens when you face a team that has not won a single match. They tend to overlook that they are also a very capable team.
Okay, Soyud. Nas now looking for a clean conversion. And they're able to get it courtesy of Perez.
Adamson looking for separation. Perez, one of 4 players from Adamson in the top 15 scoring. Para sa Blazers, tanging si Rania Musa at si Martes Pablo ang pumasok sa top 10. Pero binanggit natin kanina, 3 players also among the league leaders. We talk about spike efficiency para dito sa Falcons.
Musa, nabitin doon.
Musa looking for a power tip. Instead, that ball will not sail over. 2-point cushion. Nakapon kong hininga ng maayos si Coach Erpada. Jing, napatime out naman si Coach Maki Carino muli.
Nakadalawa nakatapat. Walang magagawa. Ha? Sabi ko sa'yo, mahina silang bumlock doon. Doon tayo nakakapunta, hindi dito. So, i-running mo yan. O ito, i-5 mo. Ito, i-3 mo. Siksigi mo doon. Pag doon ka napatay, bakit mo babaguhin, di ba? Ha? O, may pasa pa naman tayo, di ba? Tapos, pag tayo nakapatay, habulin natin, ha? Service, tumarget tayo ng maayos. Ha? Let's go!
Clear and concise mula kay Michael Carino. Speaking directly to his setter, Pauline Cardiente.
Right. Yan ang sekreto eh. Pag ano man yung offense ang ginuhit mo, pag hindi maayos yung playmaking, wala kang patutunguhan. And that is also what we saw of Adamson last year. Kasi Gemma Galanza, mababa rin yung puntusan at hindi rin pumalo ng gusto yung kanilang overall season.
At the best reception mula sa PVL, but they were able to keep it alive. So sobra yung palo na yun.
Giggle factor para dito kay Kiara Permentilla. And Mark going to zone 5 but just could not connect.
PVL on tour. Make sure to check that out at the People's Gym in Tuguegarao on October 7. The Perla Spikers taking on the Lady Stags at 3:30 and the Lady Warriors facing off against the Cool Smashers at 5:30. Mark your calendar. October 7 in Tuguegarao.
October 7, I think that's a Saturday. Hindi ako nagkakamali because September 30 is a Saturday and October 1st is a Sunday. Double wall. First order of the day ni Coach Erpada in her timeout earlier. Close that wall.
Yes.
They closed the wall on Qui. They build another 3-point lead.
They are 3 points away from sealing this set. It was a great serve, and it is an ace.
And no doubt, Soyud has found a home with the Adamson Lady Falcons. Played 1 season for the De La Salle Lady Archers. From Taft to San Marcelino, no problem. Older brother plays pro basketball, incidentally.
Athletic family.
Ilongga ito eh.
Another ace perhaps here for Christine Joy Soyud. Yes, it is. Back to back.
Kita mo yung confidence sa bounce ng mga players ni Coach Erpada. They know that they can do better. They know that they can impose their will. They also believe that they have much improved skill sets and it shows on their faces.
And that's a big one kasi medyo mababa yung moral nila when Erpada took over and she made them believe that they are capable of things perhaps na hindi sila naniniwala in themselves.
Tama yan. I think she was the 3rd coach in less than a year para sa Lady Falcons. So a lot of turbulence, a lot of headwinds staring the Lady Falcons. But right now, they seem to be on the right altitude and they'll be to be once again a competitive team from the UAP season. Good block by Musa.
Great reactions as well from the Falcons. Off-speed hit para kay Soyud. CSB just about dealing with it. Emnas pupuntahan si Permentilla. Hinahanap yung butas dun sa gitna. Lanza with the dig.
Nice pass.
Again to Permentilla. This
nice
time
pass.
won't be denied.
Diyan magkakakumpiyansa yung mga hitters mo. Hindi kumonekta, babalikan mo, pupuntos. That's how you build trust. That's how you build team chemistry. And the Falcons were challenged, but the Falcons were up to the task. They come out winning the first set laban sa hard-fighting Lady Blazers.
Really turned up the heat after that timeout. 25-19 nakuha ng Adamson Lady Falcons ang first set. We will have highlights and statistics when we return. Don't go anywhere.